Hello gamers and welcome to Let's Play the first campaign in the Stronghold Definitive Edition. It's a definitive edition of the original game using the old graphics but updating them as returning voice actors. There's an entirely new campaign, new features, team integration, some new improvements like let me show you. Is it here? Yeah, you can have a modern controls here, so WASD for camera movement, for example, but you can also hotkey everything as you wish. There are cheats here, and there's in the combat you've got the main campaign, which is the original campaign to learn the game, and there's the dual campaign. You have siege, invasion, and then there's a new castle trail. I already played one. You play like 10 missions where you defend the castle. I also played the quick tutorial. You also have the economic campaign and the economic mission free build, and you can create your own maps and also download maps from the workshop and stuff. So pretty cool. I played Stronghold a lot back in the days. I'm a huge castle nerd, so it's a game for me. I also played the demo. It left a good impression. The AI was not so great, but other than that, it was really cool. And also thanks a lot to Firefly Studios for providing the key to the game to me. There's something called Keymailer. It's a website where you can register with your YouTube or Twitch account and so on, and then you can apply for keys. Lots of publishers and developers use it, and then they basically check out your channels, and you tell them, yeah, well, I will cover it on YouTube, for example. Then they take a look at your YouTube channel if you cover similar games, for example, how many followers you've got and stuff, and watch time and whatnot. And I was lucky enough to actually get accepted and got a key from Firefly. So thanks a lot for that. And my plan is to play the main campaign first. I'm not sure if I finished it back in the days. It's quite a tough game. And it's learn the game over 21 missions. That's what I need to do because this is a challenging campaign designed for veterans. But after decades, I am not a veteran anymore. So I want to start with the main campaign, Gathering the Lost. So let's hit it. I spent a lot of my holidays in Wales, basically, in this area, but also in Cornwall, Devon, and yeah, and in Yorkshire Dales, Lake District, and so on. Okay, let's play Gathering the Lost. And one thing that was already great in the demo is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is absolutely stunning.
As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, rumors began of a plot to seize the throne. When news came of the king's capture, the country was invaded. Several nobles, including your father, sought to end the bloodshed, but on the way to meet for negotiations, their party was massacred by a band of unknown raiders. Bruised and exhausted, you have been beaten back to a forest on an overlooked peninsula, where a small group of loyal troops are hiding. Although the country is lost, maybe from this refuge, you can at least avenge your father's death.
Mission 1, Gathering the Lost. We need to build up really fast and get enough troops. I think that's quite important.
I say we act now and strike while the iron is hot.
No. The few men we have would be cut down like lambs to the slaughter. We need time to gather our forces.
Nonsense! I shall take 6 of my finest men into enemy territory by the cover of darkness, and...
No, just listen. Our men are close to starvation. This is what we must do.
The debate rages on well into the night, but eventually Lord Woolsack takes you to one side.
Sir Longarm tells me he knew your father well, which is why I'm giving you your chance to prove yourself. It is time you got your first taste of command.
Yeah, that's one thing that's so cool is the voice acting and the dialogues and stuff. Okay, let's hit it.
We need you to oversee the setting up of a good-sized base camp. Start by finding a suitable clearing, then use some of the wood plentiful in this area to begin your construction.
Okay, we need 20 meat and 40 goods. This is our objective. Then the hints are: start by building a couple of woodcutter huts, then place a couple of hunter posts. Click to reveal a hint. Placing hunter posts close to the granary will speed up food production. Building woodcutter huts near trees will speed up wood production. That's actually interesting. So don't build it near the deer, but near the granary. It's important to also, take a look at all of this. I don't want to make huge mistakes and having to replay all the episodes all the time. Because it's not an easy game in my opinion. The keep is most important building in the game and must be built first. The Lord lives here, and it is here that he will make his final stand in times of siege. Your treasury is also located here. Left-clicking on the keep building will bring up your treasury panel, where you can set all your important tax. Set your all-important tax rate. The keep also houses several of your people, after which you will need to build additional housing. Yeah, 8 people can live in there, in the standard version. The larger the keep, the more people it will support. What you should actually visit for something like this, it's called, how's it called again? It's near Stansted. It's basically a rebuilt Mod and Bailey castle. Forgotten the name. It's super cool. It's basically an animal shelter of sorts now, but they've got a smithy and everything basically. Workshops. So, what's it called? I've forgotten. Cool place near Stansted Airport. This essential structure is where you're on a historic site, by the way. Okay, this essential structure is where your food is stored, and without one, your people will quickly starve. Clicking here brings up a food panel. On the left is displayed at the rate your food is being eaten, the amount of food available, and how long your food will last. The buttons on the right control your rationing. Changes to your rationing will have an impact on your popularity and the speed with which food is taken from your granary. Setting no rations, for example, will be very unpopular but will stop any food from being taken. Whereas setting double rations is very popular but dramatically speeds up the rate at which food is consumed. You can extend your granary space by building another granary structure adjacent to your current one. That's also important, to leave some space. The granary screen also shows you how many food types are being eaten. It's a good idea to try and feed your people with more than one food type, as this will also give you a popularity bonus. Woodcutter's hut. Make sure you have woodcutter huts built early on, as wood is required in the construction of almost every building. Build them near trees, as most of the woodcutter's time is spent walking between his hut and the tree he's cutting. When a woodsman arrives at a hut, he first finds and then fells the nearest tree. Next he starts chopping it up. Once he has 3 logs chopped, he goes to his hut and saws them into planks. He then takes the planks and stacks them in the stockpile. If there's no room in the stockpile, the woodsman will stand outside his hut with the planks until more space is available. Hunter's post. Hunting deer is a quick and easy way to feed your workers. A hunter will appear and begin stalking any herds of deer he finds. Once he has brought down his quarry, he will take the deer back to the post and butcher it before taking the meat to your granary to feed your people. If there is no space in the granary, he will wait at the post until space becomes available. Beware, however, if you've built too many hunter's posts, you run the risk of quickly depleting one of your food chains. Housing governs the maximum population your castle can hold. Your keep will house some peasants, but when it is full, you will need extra housing for your workers. Each house placed will increase the castle's maximum population by 8. The castle maximum population is shown in the bottom of the book, held by your scribe in the bottom right of the interface. Build too many houses too quickly and you may provoke a population explosion, which will soon drain your granary of food. Conversely, demolishing your already populated houses is likely to cause overcrowding, which will have an adverse effect on your popularity.
Place a keep to site your castle.
Okay, let's actually... Oh, can I pause the speed? I think I can't. Okay. Let's place the Saxon Hall right about here. here.
Site your granary, sire.
The granary with a gap, and then we need woodcutters. I am going to place them here. I'm going to build 4. Maybe I'm going to build 1 over here, because in the tutorial you were to build 4 of them. And then we're going to build I want to build 4 hunters as well. 1, 2, 3.
More wood is needed.
More wood is needed. So what you can't do is kind of go out of the screen to the sides. Can I really not? Okay, here we can see how fast people arrive. We've reached the maximum population already. We need 6 tools. Okay, I think I can. Let's get some of food. Okay, not enough wood, my lord. I need to speed things up a tad. But I think... Yes. I think I can leave that open. I think this is also new. You can always see your resources. But it seems to not be possible to change the game speed. But which is fine by me. I like playing real time. Come on, lads. And there comes 3. And that'll be enough to build 2 more hunters. And after that... Ooh, that's a lot.
Animal tracks have been reported in the area, sire.
Oh. What would that mean, my friend?
A message from your scribe. Scouts are reporting that packs of wolves are closing in on the castle. We must get the supplies stored. Victory!
Okay, that was easy. Yeah, congratulations, playing level. That was super fast. Well, this is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to do, 1 mission per episode, even if it's a short mission. Some missions are obviously longer, or I might fail and have to replay them. So thanks a lot for tuning in for the first mission. Until then, bye for now.
Very precious supplies into the granary. Sir Longarm and Lord Woolsack ride into the camp.
Job well done. Not too bad for your first attempt.
No, no, no! The fool has pitched camp in the middle of the wolves' migration track.
Good. It will give the men some well-needed practice before we make our strike.
Oof. Now I have no choice but to send out a scout to find a more permanent position.
Alright, and now we are in the second mission only. So I'm going to edit it together so you can see everything. So this is going to be it. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.